Let's begin on our backs in a relaxed, comfortable position. To begin this sequence, we are going to lift both our legs vertically, lift your shoulders off the ground, and reach one arm towards the opposite foot. Bring it back and repeat this with the other side. We are going to do this motion 5 more times. Next, grab the back of your thighs to swing yourself upward 3 times until you can move back into a tabletop position. Make sure your hands are shoulder width apart and your legs hip width apart. Now we're moving into cat-cow stretches. Inhale your body into an arching position, your back moving upward for cow, and exhaling to let your stomach collapse for cat pose. Repeat this flow 6 times. Now we're going to flow into our first downward facing dog. I like to stretch my legs in this pose as well if you feel the need to do so. We are going to lift the right leg and pull it through between our hands to a lunging position. Then cycle our arms upward, planting our left foot to Warrior 2. I just want to note that your knee should be directly above your ankle. I was not aware of this at the time, so this is how it should be. Your leg should be vertical and straight. Now we're going to flow between a straight and bent right leg, repeating this 6 times. After meeting back in a lunge with our hands down, we are going to bring that back foot to meet the other one at the top. Halfway lift, straightening the back, arms back down, and step back into a plank position. Flowing into downward dog once more, let's move on to the left leg. Upward, pulling it through our hands and cycling to Warrior 2. Now let's repeat the bent and straight leg movements. Cycling down into a lunge, and then meeting that right leg with the left leg at the top. Halfway lift, back down. And we're going to stretch all the way up, moving into chair pose. Bend your legs as if you're sitting in a chair. Make sure you can see your toes when you're looking down. We'll release this pose in a full body stretch and back down to a forward fold. Halfway lift, release, and step back into plank position. Now we're moving into chaturanga push-ups. Adjust your elbows so they are facing backward. Lower halfway until your elbows touch your sides. Hold for 1 or 2 seconds, then release to the ground. Push up and repeat this motion again. Let's meet up in downward facing dog. We're going to jump to meet our feet to our hands. Meet the feet together and swing up into chair pose. Move your hands into prayer position. Then twist to the left to hook your right elbow to the left knee. Breathe. Your hands should be meeting at your heart. Now let's move to the other side and make sure to breathe into the stretch. Release, and we're going to move into a seated position on the ground. Next, let's go into boat pose. Your calves should be parallel with the floor, but don't be discouraged if you're not there yet. It only takes practice. Release this pose and move into bridge. Reach your hands toward your feet, or move your shoulder blades together to clasp your hands together under your back. Move one bent leg upward, alternate legs marching back and forth. I do this about 8 times. Release your body down into Shavasana resting state. Congratulations, you are all done for today. Be proud of what you've achieved.